He is the subject of a recent documentary. Please welcome Roger Peculiar. Hello,
Hey,
Roger.
Scott, how are you doing? You doing all right?
Doing good. You have a voice that naturally sounds like a Zoom freezing.
Is that true? So it's not going through very clear? Or
No, we
hear
can
me
hear you
now?
crystal clear. Just your voice sounds naturally like you know how when the sound elongates when a Zoom freezes? You sound like that constantly.
Yeah, I sometimes I have I grew up next to a internet facility, and
What do you mean,
sometimes
like a
my
house
brain,
with
my
internet?
brain freezes. It's a facility. It's a public library.
Oh, you grew up next to a library. Did you ever check out a
Yes,
book
yeah.
from there?
Yeah, I went in there. I checked out a couple books. I got the Da Vinci Code from Dan Brown.
How'd you like that one?
I did not end up reading it, and I returned it 24 days later.
24 and how long was the rental period? What do they call it?
It was a quick read. It was just a 2-day.
Is it 2 days?
I've borrowed so many things, they only give me a 2-day leash at this point.
So now
Do you have allergies?
A lot of people ask me that. That's just my accent, and my nose has gone to hell.
Oh, okay, Roger. Let's dig in deep to your details here.
Yeah.
Are you from the South? Obviously, you're from the South.
Yeah, I'm from Georgia. You know, I've just figured it was a perfect time to promote my zoo documentary since Tiger King has become so popular.
You have a zoo documentary. What?
Yes, I'm here to promote my zoo documentary, Goose Tycoon.
Goose Tycoon.
Yes, you know how Joe Exotic is a zookeeper for tigers, and I am one for geese, and some ducks and some swans.
Did you make this documentary as a parody of Tiger King? Because you're constantly relating it to Tiger King.
I just want people to know where it's coming from.
Okay.
It's very popular. I'm actually pretty upset about it.
Okay, so your documentary is not a reaction to Tiger King.
No, I've had this documentary going already. Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
I've seen it, Scott. I used to watch it with some friends.
You've seen Goose
college.
Tycoon?
I watched like the first 40 or 50 episodes. There's a lot, but it was fun. It was good. I like a lot of it.
Are these
A lot of it-
episodes-
that is a complaint from a lot of people I am pitching the documentary to, that it is just 100 consecutive episodes of a small show.
Are these quick bites?
Well, I wanted to pitch it to Quibi, but I haven't been able to pitch it yet. There, I pitched it to CBS All Access.
Sure.
I pitched it to CISO 2.
They made a sequel to CISO?
Yeah. Yes. Everybody said we're called Peacock.
Oh,
And I said,
okay, right.
and I just kept
You're like, it's
referring to it as
always CISO to me.
It's always CISO to me. I pitched it to Redfin TV.
Right, the home buying app?
Yes, Redfin TV. What you can, if you're looking for a mid-price condominium, you can also see a little bit of content on that app now.
That's how I saw it. A guy I used to smoke dust with used to be a PA at Redfin TV, so he had some pitch materials, and that's how we watched it at a sleepover party. It was fucking wild.
Right.
And my final pitch was to the iPhone app Wallet.
Oh, the thing that comes on iPhones that sort of organizes.
Yes, apparently they're going to keep your credit cards, maybe a couple of boarding passes, and then a couple of episodes of TV in there now.
Okay, right. So anytime you open it up, hey, I'd love an episode of television in my actual wallet. That would be great.
Wouldn't that be great? Because you need something to do when you got your boarding pass out and you're waiting. You got your shoes off and you're waiting there to go through the damn scanner. And it's like, I wish I could just watch a little something right here. It's mainly for when you put your briefcase through the TSA box until you walk to the other side. That's when it.
You should be putting
is the
your
prime.
you should be putting your phone in that TSA box, I think.
So this show is for you to watch specifically while you're getting your body scanned at the TSA.
Yes. Well, you have to. The problem with the wallet is, but I wanna work with the wallet. You have to always ask for additional screening, so you can go through the thing where you can take your phone.
Okay. So that's going to be so it's there to waste time when you are asking for additional time.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a very specific time period that you want people to watch your show.
Well, I don't work for Wallet. I just want to be on that there.
Right. Okay.
Is all
Yeah.
I'm saying.
And did any of these places buy your pitch?
No. Nobody. Everybody said no. This sounds like a parody of another documentary.
So, take us through, what is it? Goose Tattoo? What was it?
Goose Tycoon.
Tycoon.
And my name is Roger Peculiar.
Yes. Which also, by the way, if I gun to my head, I would say sounds as well like a parody of the person from Tiger King.
So you're saying I ran all these words through a synonym generator?
Possibly.
Is that what you're saying? Well, I'm a real person, Scott. That's not what happened, you know.
Sure.
But I am part of the goose, the big bird conservationist community.
This isn't related to Sesame Street. You mean
No.
this
these
isn't
are
a
large
Snuffleupagus.
Large birds.
Just very large,
large birds.
Okay.
Yeah, and you know, unlike tigers, which are more valuable when they're younger, geese are better when they're old.
Oh, okay.
So I'm
Better?
always on the lookout for old ass geese.
What do you mean by better?
And what do you mean
Roger.
by I'm always on the lookout for?
Well, you know, a geriatric goose from the black market breeder can cost $40. And I know a guy who will sell me one for 60 Capri Suns. So basically, you want a goose when you got people watching your gooses. You got paying customers there watching your gooses. You want them to be old and docile, so they are not attacking the people that are petting them, and that you're holding them
It's a
next to their
petting zoo?
head so they can
I'm sorry,
take
it's a
selfie.
petting zoo for old geese?
Well, yeah, we show them. You can pet them, and a lot of people keep telling me, Wallet TV said this is not as exciting as Tiger King. Geese aren't exciting.
Well,
you know,
I don't
but-
even think it's just the geese. I mean, Tiger King seems to have a lot of like murders in it, and I mean, you're definitely an oddball.
Well, I have a Carol Baskins.
You have a Carol Baskins.
Yes, her name's Angela Dumpson. Angela Dumpson. I've had it with Angela Dumpson. She is my Carol Baskin.
I would think it would be more like song 31 flavors.
So, see, you can't run a name through a synonym thing because it'll change it to businesses.
But a Carol
and
is
do
also
exactly what
it's
you-
also a noun.
right.
Oh, I guess you
Yeah,
meant
that's true.
Baskins. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, my enemy is Angela Dumpson.
Dumpson.
She's a goose protector, and she's always saying, "Oh, Roger, you can't keep geese. They need to fly south for the winter." And I said, "Not if you buy them little tiny coats."
So, have you killed anybody like in Tiger King? Isn't that a thing? Everyone has a theory. OJ don't you have a theory about that?
Oh, I got a huge theory about it. I think that man, Joe Exotic, sliced that woman up. Also,
That wasn't the question.
That's not.
what?
That's not
think-
what happens in the documentary. They think Carol Baskin killed her husband.
I think that Joe Exotic got so upset because Carol Baskin was clearly cheating on him and embarrassing him in front of all of his friends. And I think that he went over there just to talk one day, and all of a sudden her husband Howard is also there, and he's bringing back some glasses that Carol left at the restaurant, and I think he stabbed her right on up.
This
Oh, that is-
doesn't sound believable.
That's
Listen, I'm just saying.
I do know that.
Take care.
What were you going to say, Roger?
that is a conspiracy theory that I do not think exists for this movie.
You don't wait.
You-
You don't think it exists?
It exists now because he said it, but it is an off the wall. I guess.
So you don't think
it
it's
exists.
accurate? It does
It's
exist.
not
though.
accurate. It exists, but I've had it with Angela Dumpson, who is my Carol Baskin.
Sure, you keep saying it.
What were you saying about her before Tiger King came out? What were you able to call her before you saw this documentary?
Tiger King's only been out like a
called her
week and a half at this
Angela
point, too.
Dumpson. I just called her Angela Dumpson, but now I get to say Angela Dumpson is my Carol Baskin.
Are there other
But
things?
she put me on a
Yes.
website. She put me on a website called naughtygooseguys.net. And I have had it with her. I heard.
Right. What else has she done?
I got her back, though. I trained one of my geese to steal one of her goose's eggs. And he went over there and he took it, and he nudged it back to my place 14 miles with his beak. It took him 3 weeks.
Why didn't you drive him to the perimeter of her place and just wait
I
for
don't
him?
let the geese ride with me in the car anymore because they're backseat drivers.
Is that what happened in Vegas?
Well, in Vegas, I'll tell you what happened in Vegas. Some of the geese got loose in Vegas, and they did $600 of damage to Toby Keith's "I Love This Bar and Grill."
That's a sad story.
Yeah, they purchased the MLB network on every flat screen with their beaks.
Oh, that's the damage. The $600 worth of damage.
Yeah, no one was hurt.
no property was harmed.
That damn old MLB network is very expensive in hotels.
It's too much.
I think I remember hearing about this because you got in a little hot water because you were using that sedan you were also driving for Lyft around Vegas, right?
Yeah, my
With a
lift
sedan
rating,
full of geese.
my lift rating has severely suffered since I've been also trying to run a multiple geese petting business out of it. But I do have.
Wait, multiple. You have multiple businesses, or you can pet multiple geese
No, you can pet multiple geese. But I always
at one
tell 'em-
business.
I always tell them I have the nasty little white lifesavers. What else do you want?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I like those lifesavers. I like the white ones.
No,
Individually
Andre.
wrapped white ones, the ones that
I like those white ones.
That's
I like,
nasty,
Gino, you don't
Andre.
like white lifesavers, but like white everything else?
Black lifesavers matter.
Okay. Those are the only ones?
What,
Okay.
What could they be? Black? Would they be licorice flavored? What? I mean,
They could be whatever they want, Scott.
They could be chocolate flavored, Scott.
Oh, that's
if they
true.
wanted to switch it up.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you, Andre. By the way, what race are you? Have we ever established it?
All of them.
Everything. You got a little
As
bit
am
of.
I.
OJ, you all black. You all blackity black.
You know, people have said otherwise over the years.
OJ, I'm looking at you. You're black.
I've always
You
thought.
looking at me?
I've always thought, OJ, that I could relate to you, though.
You thought that you could relate to me, Scott?
Yeah, you know, you're one of the, you're how do I phrase this?
You're gonna say one of the good ones?
No. Just you're
You heard it here first. Scott Ackerman says OJ Simpson, one of the good ones.
One of the good ones.
you're just an American success story and something that we can all aspire to be.
Scott, I tell you, I appreciate that tenfold, 100-fold. Almost as many folds as how many N95 masks I have sitting in my basement, which is quite damp. So some of them may be getting a little
So little molds in
ruined.
those folds, yeah.
Yeah, some mold in those folds.
Yeah. Roger, I have to ask, any other details here on your Goose Tycoon documentary or what's been going on there?
Well, yeah, I mean, I do also sing.
Much like, what's his name? Joe Exotic?
Joe Exotic. Roger Peculiar also has a singing career.
How do you get Roger from Joe?
I didn't get it from him.
Okay.
I'm actually
No, it's from
older.
your mom,
I'm
yeah.
older than him.
Right.
But
So, but
that's just my name.
you sing though.
I do sing. Yeah, I got a few songs. I got one out called Goose Man.
Let's hear a little bit.
All right, you want to hear it?
Yeah, I
Hey
certainly
now.
do.
Hey now, you're a goose man. Get your game on. Go play. So that's how that one goes.
It's not even.
Go what now?
Doesn't even rhyme with All Star.
What is it? Rhyme with what?
All Star?
I don't know what you're talking about. The All Stars? Like the
You
baseball
heard it,
team
the
for the
All-Stars?
little good boys?
NBA All Stars.
What's one of your other songs, Roger?
This one's called Mom Goose Bit My Finger.
Okay.
Hey now, Goose bit my finger. Get your game on. Go play. What do we think about that one?
I think it's a hit. Look,
I like that all
I'm not
these
gonna argue anymore. I love them.
These are my favorite kind of songs where they have different beginnings but all the same second line.
Well, you're gonna like this next one because it's nothing like the first two. A lot of people are saying the first two are similar. This last one is completely different.
What's it called?
Last
called-
one, you all got 3 songs.
It's not exactly a large oeuvre.
Yeah, I come with numbered only a few songs. But this one's
Okay.
called Beaks Are Just Hard Mouths.
Let's hear it.
All that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold.
You didn't change any of the lyrics on that one.
And
I love it.
that's
Thank you.
That's
Thank
the
you,
beginning
Orville.
of that song.